Hello, this is English Time with AIOS. My name's Alex Linville, the director of the American Institute of Studies. And today we're going to learn about time. Son gyao gap wela nakrap. We're going to look at prepositions, which are small words in English that help connect ideas. Words like with, by, at, on, in, and many others. The three most common prepositions to use with time are in, at, and on. Now, it can be very confusing to know which preposition to use. So let's look at the situations for each word. Now, we're going to start with the most difficult first. That's in. In is to be used with months and years. เดือนและปี So we have also the idea of decades and centuries. Decades is 10 years, 10 ปี and centuries are 100 years, 100 ปี So here are some examples with in. In May, May is a month. In 2010, that's 1 year. In the 1980s, that's a decade. So you might say, Michael Jackson was very popular in the 1980s. You also can have centuries. In the 1800s, you can say something like, electricity was first used in the 1800s. A sentence like that. Now, we also can use in for a period of time. In 2 days. So, a stretched out amount of time. In Thai, you might say raya, a period. In 1 minute, a very short period of time. In 100 years, very long from now. So, you might say, in 100 years, cars will fly in the air. Something like that, some future invention. Let's look at the next preposition, at. At is to be used with exact time, 1 moment. So, at 8 o'clock is an example. Exactly 8 o'clock. Pet mong. At 10:30, you could say sip krung. At 10 and 30 minutes. At 5 p.m. So these are all an exact moment. Now, surely you have seen these ideas before, but I want to make sure you really understand when to use o'clock, when to use time and minutes, hour and minutes, and when to use AM, PM. You only should use one at a time. So for o'clock, you can use on the hour. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. There is no 3:30 o'clock. There is no 4:15 o'clock. It has to be on the hour. For the hour plus the minutes, you can use any time. 10:30, 11:30, 12:15, 2:13. Whatever the hour and minutes are, you match them together. You can also use AM, PM with this. You can say 10:30 PM or 12:15 AM. But you never use AM, PM with o'clock. You don't say 8 o'clock AM, 8 o'clock PM. We usually don't do that. We usually choose one. So hopefully that makes it a little clearer for you. Let's move on to the next preposition, on. On is used for days of the week and dates. Date means 1T, the exact day. So for instance, you can say on July 10th. This is an exact calendar day. You can say on Sundays. This means every Sunday. Tuk wan atit. Something happens. So every Sunday or on Sundays, we go to the park. You can also say on Thursday, just one Thursday. So I have put these numbers on the side, 1, 2, and 3, to show you the order of the prepositions. At is the most specific, one moment. On is for one day. And in is for months and years, a longer amount of time. So the order is at, on, in. So let's look at one more idea before we finish. In English, we say in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Thai people say ton chao, ton pai, and ton yin. We use in. But for night, we use at. I know that's very confusing, but that's just the way we speak. So in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but at night. You may wonder, what is morning, afternoon, evening, and night? So I wrote it down here for you in the corner. Morning is sunrise to 12 p.m., also called noon. The afternoon is 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Evening is considered 5 p.m. to sunset. And then when it's dark, sunset to sunrise, we call this night. So I hope this has been helpful for you. It's very important that you use the correct preposition when talking about time. Again, my name's Alex Linville, and this has been English Time with AIOS. ขอบคุณครับ